A South African food report reveals that about 10 million tons of food are wasted every year in the Rainbow Nation. Now, this says accounts for a third of the 31 million tons that are produced annually in South Africa. Amid this backdrop, a local food redistribution organization has launched an awareness campaign to mitigate food wastage among households. Now, the South African government has also joined the fray to initiate remedial measures against the growing food wastage in the country. Let's have more details of that in this report.
The CSIR report shows that while many people go hungry every day, South Africans waste 1/3 of all food in the country, which amounts to roughly 10 million tons of food annually. According to that report, the average South African household throws away 6 kilograms of perfectly edible food every week.
Most of that food waste happens on the pre-consumer side, though, on farms, within the manufacturing and producer space, and in the retail side. But 18% of that food is wasted at household level. So yeah, a huge amount of food that can be prevented from ending up in landfill.
A local food redistribution organization, Food Forward SA, is attempting to cut down food waste by launching a campaign to raise awareness about the problem. The organization provides meals to almost 1 million disadvantaged people across the country.
Our core business is the recovery of edible surplus food from the supply chain. So throughout the supply chain, from farmers to producers, manufacturers, retailers, wholesalers, throughout that food value chain, there are always what we call surplus, although in the sector they call it waste. So we make sure that we intervene, intercept that food at the right time so that we can recover that food and then use that to address the problem of food security across South Africa.
The South African government says it has now developed a range of initiatives to prevent food waste.
Government is dealing with the problem deliberately and decisively, and as it is now, the one good thing that has happened in the South African context, the government is working collectively towards dealing with the issue of food insecurity. It's not an issue that is dealt by one government department, but there is a collective platforms of government to deal with this issue.
The South African government has made a global commitment to reduce food waste by half by 2030.